This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So currently where we are? Okay, we are in the stage where in the real time the data will be presented multiple tables. Okay, so what is your objective? Your objective is to combine the table. Maybe if you want to combine two or more tables, you will go with the concept called joins. Okay, just they need ask you a column. Okay, two columns from this table, two columns from this table, and they ask only the matching records. Always the best option is you have to go with inner join. You have to go with inner join. Inner join is something which you will take a record from both the table, and it should be matching. It should be only matching. Okay, a very simple example. A very simple example. Whatever I'm going to ask, all this is an interview question. Okay, so try to answer these questions. Okay, now what I will do, let us say this was my table A, this was my table A, this was my table B. In table A, I had a customer of 1 2 3 4 7 8. Table A is a customer table. Table B is a transaction table, like how many times they have purchased or whatever the product they purchase. It's going to be 1 2 2 4 8. If I apply inner join, can you tell me what will the record I will get?
1 2
1 2 4 8.
1 2 4 8. Okay, is this correct? Anyone
Yes,
who tells that this is wrong?
no,
1 2 2 4 8.
1 2 2 4 8. Who is telling me the first one? Who is telling the second one?
Me, Anjali.
Who is telling me
one,
first?
Santosh, Suraj.
Second one?
Yeah.
Second one.
Okay, okay. Let's do one thing. Let's verify it. How long it's going to take? Okay. So create table T1. Okay. I will just tell int. What is the column name? I'll just give ID. ID, and I'll just give int. Okay. So same thing. I'll do it for T2 as well. So I'll give ID 2. Okay. So what happened? What is error? Space issue. Okay. So create table T1 ID1 equal to this I've given. So this I've given table 2 ID.2. Okay. So I'll run this. Okay, it has run. Now I'll just write insert into values. Insert into T1 values. What are the values? It's 1. What are the numbers? 1 2 3 4. So 1 2 3 4 7 8 7 8. Okay. So I'll insert this. Now again I'll copy This time it's my T2. For the T2, 1, 2, 2, 4. Please go on mute. Okay. So T2, what is the value? 1, 2, 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 2, 4, 8. Okay. All good. I'll insert it. Okay. Let's check whether I've inserted properly. Select star from T1. Oh, why it was inserted 2 times? Okay. I'll drop it again. Table T1 drop table T2. So I'll tell you one thing. Any doubt, any question, always best is go and create it. Very simple. You know the syntaxes, you know, insert it, you try it. Okay, that's how you can learn it. So I'll create it. Now I will run this. Okay, so now I'll go and see this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. It's there. Now I have a transaction table which is respect to T2. I should have 1, 2, 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 2, 4, 8. Okay. Now can anyone tell me the inner join or maybe equijoins syntax?
Select
star from T1
T1
inner
join.
join
Select
T2
star from
Inner join
T2
T2
on
on
where
T1 dot id1 T is equal to T2 dot id2. That's all.
Okay. Now you tell me number 1 or number 2, which one you will get?
Number 2.
number
2.
Number 2. Anyone who says number 1? Okay. Before that, what I will do is I'll select the T1's column here. Okay. Now you tell me which one I'll get. Instead of star,
1 4 2 1 4 without 1 4 first one.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
We'll see
this
that.
first one.
Okay. See. Okay. We'll run and check. Which one I'm getting?
second one.
Second one. Let us say I just go and do T2.id2. T2.id2. I'm selecting table 2's column. Let's see what comes. What it comes. Same thing. Okay. Basically what is happening is the columns which are present in table A and the columns which are present in table B, that is the rows. If you see, this is matching. This is matching. So obviously I'll get this. This is matching. Obviously I'll get this. This is again matching. Obviously I will get this. Then 4 is matching. I will get 4. This is matching. I'll get this. So this will be the correct answer. If you see, what is inner join? What is inner join? Inner join will give the all the records which are matching on the both the tables. It's fine that it's been matched 2 times, but still you give 2 times. That is what the inner join is. Okay, but what happens is you can avoid this. You can avoid this. How you can avoid?
By using distinct.
Yes.
By using distinct.
Yes, I just need only one time. Like I don't need 2 times. I don't need 2 times. I understand that 2 times you are matching. The records has been matched 2 times. One person has purchased 2 times, but that is fine. I need only once. You call him only once. You go and give here. This is again possible. So this time you are getting this. Okay, so both are correct. Both are correct, but the objective you have to understand is which one is matching. Which one is matching? Which one is matching? Okay, so basically what I'm going to tell is I'm going to tell whichever is matching, only give that. Okay, now what
Inner
I will
join
do?
meaning only matching tables on both.
Yes, only matching records. See, 3 is not there, 7 is not there. You can never see 3 or 7. Either you select 1 or you select 2, you will not get it. Okay, let us say I give star. Still I'm getting the same. Column 1 also I'm getting the same, column 2 also is getting the same, because 2 times is repeated, like 1 is repeated 2 times, and that is the reason you are getting this while 1 2 2 4 8. Is it clear? 3 and 7 is never coming because it is not joining. Okay, so let's make it simple. I will not include duplicates for now. Okay, interview questions, all these are interview questions. They will create on a table on the fly, and they will give you, or maybe they will show it in an Excel. They will ask you to write a code for inner join, or maybe they will ask you what is the number of records you will get it. Okay, so now you tell me, I'll go here, I'll create one more table now. So this time I will create table A, table B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And in the table B, 1, 2, 4, 8. Now tell me what I will get for left join.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8.
Okay, anyone agreeing, disagreeing?
1 2 4 8.
1, 2, 4, 8. Why 1, 2, 4, 8?
So
Why
basically
1,
the
2, 4?
left join is, yeah, the left join means what are the common things in the two tables? Sorry, yes, 1 2 4, sorry, wrong, 1 2 3 4 7 8. Cool. It's not 1 2
Okay,
4 8.
okay. So anyone tell it's 1 or it's 2?
One side.
Okay. What is the change I
1,
have to
sir.
make?
1, 1, 1.
What is the change I have to make in the code?
Instead of inner join, we have to keep left join.
1 2 3 4 7 8. 1 2 3 4 7 8. Okay, so which column you're selecting, again it depends on you, but the actual concept here is try to understand matching records, along with that all the records in the left table. This is called left join. Okay, so what happens here is the customers who have transacted and the customers who have not transacted also will come, because it's a left join. Okay, all these questions they will show it in an Excel. Even I do that. If you do, like whatever questions I'm asking now, it's my interview question which I ask to the students, like it happens. So they will give a different examples. So be careful when you're understanding how you have to come up with. Understand the concept, values you take it and you tell it. Okay. Now one last question I'm going to ask. I'm going to insert two more records. I'm going to insert two more records. Okay. So I'll insert two more records. So once I've run in two more records, if you see here, I will be getting 10. So what happens? Here I'll be getting, here I'll be having something called 9 and 10 as well. Now tell me what is right join is going to give.
1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10.
Anyone agreeing, disagreeing?
Agree.
Why I'm not, yeah, why I'm not getting 3 and 7?
Those are not
In
matching to the right table.
Those are not matching in the right table. Okay, let's go and see. I go and type maybe a right join. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so forget about this ID. Whichever I'm using, I'll be using that only. For example, T2 dot ID2. Now this is answer which I'll be getting 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. This is something which I have got it. Okay, so try to understand this join by taking a simple example, then it will work here, then it will work here. Okay, so this all these are interview questions, all these are interview questions you have to remember. Okay, so coming back to our concept now, we have learned inner join, we have learned left join, we have learned right join, and remember these conditions. Whenever they are asking some questions, like where conditions you have to use, where are order equal to null, if they ask who is the customer, or maybe whoever there is, they're asking whoever is a guest customer.
Sir, in join sections, I mean, in join commands, at last on a.id equal to b.cid is mandatory, sir. This command
This is mandatory. This is
every time.
mandatory. Every time it's mandatory. Okay, I will tell you what it will happen when it is not joined. Okay, if you don't give this condition, if you don't give this condition, let me tell you what will happen. But if you forget this line number 48, if you forget this line number 52, if you forget this 42, that is all, it is gone. I will tell you what is going to happen. That is one more type of join. Okay, I will tell you without any condition. If you give, what will happen, I will tell you. Okay, just in next 5-10 minutes you will get to know that. Okay, now
Okay, sir,
now
thank you.
yeah, now coming back to here, this is left join, right join, everything. Okay, with respect to answering as well, you can answer where the name equal to null or where order id equal to null. You can answer it, and one last join which we saw was full join. Full join, MySQL is telling I am not going to support full join. Okay, then what I will do, I know what exactly is a full join. Mathematics behind it is left to join plus right to join. It is left join plus right join. So what I will do, I will write a logic for left join, then I will do union with right, join with left join, or left join with right join, but you are going and applying union. So basically my straightforward syntax should be full join,
Sir,
but MySQL is
why
telling
you have mentioned here in line number 113?
mhm,
Why you have mentioned left outer join?
left outer join, left join, both are same.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so usually what happens is, outer join, we call it as inner join, and we call it as a outer join. Okay, in outer join maybe it is like left outer join, right outer join. This is one way of calling. Some people will call inner join, left join, right join. So both all are
If
same.
we use without outer also, no problem, sir.
Without using outer also it will work. Just
Okay, sir.
outer means what? It's like giving a combination of other values also. That is the reason it is calling outer. Inner means equi. This is also called equijoin. So don't get confused. Sometimes if they ask equijoin, so all this equijoin, left outer join, maybe they will ask in the like Oracle or Sybase or a Postgre database. Okay, but usually the most asked question is inner join and left join, inner join. Okay, so keep in mind inner join means equijoin. Why equijoin? Each matching records only will come. Matching records only will come. This is inner join. Outer join means what is the other things also will come, but in other things it depends whether you want left table or right table. So this is in generic, but it is divided into left and right. So that is the reason either they'll call it this way or they will call it this way. It's fine even if you write right outer join, it will work. Even if you write here, it will work. If you don't write also, it will work. Okay, same thing you will get. Same thing you'll get. Same records. Nothing is going to change. Okay, but here what is happening? MySQL is telling I am not going to support. I'm not going to support full join. I'm not going to support full join. Okay, so that is the reason I will be using something called union. Very, very important questions. 3 questions you can expect. How do you combine 2 tables one after the other? The option is union. Now the question comes, what is the difference between union and union all? Union all means what? Remember in this way, don't get confused. All means it will include duplicates as well. All means everything. Even if it is present in 5 times, here also it is 6 times. Just club everything because it is all. Union all will include duplicates. Union will exclude duplicates. Just to take union. Okay, which is fast in performance? Union all is fast in performance. It is only one work combined, whereas union combine it, add a distinct extra work, one step extra work. It is going to take time in the real time because of the huge data. So union all is going to be giving better in performance. 3 questions you can expect. Whatever I have asked, okay, the same questions I'll be starting with the interview today as well. Today also I have an interview. I will ask the same questions. I'm going to show this. I'm going to show this and ask what is the left join, right join, inner join. And I'll ask you what is union and union all. So all these are expected questions that you have to be very careful while answering. Okay. Now we have seen 4 joins. Okay. Yeah.
In case of full join, do we need to use the duplicate one, or do we need to exclude the duplicate? I mean to say, do we need to use the union and union all?
Okay. You tell me. Is there a possibility of duplicates like this type in this type of scenarios? One person purchasing multiple times, maybe is there any possibility that you'll purchase the same product same time twice, same minute? In the order
No,
table
sir.
you have it. How do you purchase? Only the quantity is increasing. 2 times means what? Your quantity will increase. You will go to the card. Okay, maybe you will go to the card, you will add it. But you tell me, are you going to get 2 orders with the same number?
Yeah, that is not possible. But in the very first example of in today's class one, the customer table and the transaction table, where you have 2248 is there, right? I think we
This is, yeah, this is 2 transaction actually, like 2 transaction.
yeah,
Okay, see, for
yeah.
example, let us say I told this is my table A. I'm sorry, just a minute. So what I'm telling is in the transaction table, sorry, this is a user table. 1 2 3 is there, B is there. Okay, 1 2 2 is there. This guy 2 transaction means one more column is there like order ID. This is customer ID. This is customer ID. This is order ID. Order ID will be different. 101. This will be 102, 103. Same person has purchased 2 different orders. Okay, but I gave an example just taking customer ID. Okay, that is the reason I added distinct. So you need not go for union all. Instead, you can add distinct to your query. You do one thing, you go here. In this case, you add distinct here. You add distinct here. If you add distinct, you will not get duplicate. Okay, but
So it is one. It is one and the same, right? I mean, adding a distinct there or adding the union. I mean, yeah, union. Union itself will give you the distinct, right? Because it excludes the duplicates, right?
Yes, yes. I'm telling in case of union all, if you go, you just add
Mm.
a distinct. In case of union all, if you go, just give a distinct, because the scenario is order ID will definitely be different, because you cannot, you purchase one product, after 5 minutes you purchase one more product, there is not going to be same order, it's going to be the sequence, like next number will be there. So this scenario will not occur. So always best practice it. If you go for union all, right, you have to write distinct. In case you miss it, it's gone. So what I would say is always go for union only. Always go with union. Union is just combining. It will remove duplicates if it is there. You need not worry. Clear?
No, no, no. Still, Santosh, see, just forget for the time being that there is a actual reality is the order should be different between the two within between the two orders, right? That is fine. But if you in your interview, if you ask a table A and table B, where B is having 1 2 2 3 8, in this table, if you want me to question me what is a full join, then I need to mention you as a um, union or union all, so that it will give the number of records what you are expecting.
See, in case of full join, I'm not like I'll not be expecting whether you are going to have use union or union all. That is not going to be expected question, because full join is something, a syntax which is already there in all the tables. Okay, and in case of interview, I will not keep only MySQL in my mind with respect to Oracle or with respect to Sybase. I will just ask only SQL questions. I'm not going to ask MySQL questions. If I ask MySQL question, then I may argue with you like there is no full join in MySQL. How do you handle this type of things? But in general, I'll be asking MySQL only. What you have to tell as an interview, employer is, you have to tell it will club both left join and right join. Okay, so their union and union all will never come. You have to just tell the concept. And in case they ask what is a record you will be getting, just go to the analysis. You tell, observe this, whichever is present here, both you will get. That is what is left turn and right turn. So union and union is a separate question, it's a separate topic, I would say. But due to handling this full join, which was not possible in MySQL, I am using an option of doing this. There is a difference. Okay, I will never expect in a full join, are you going to use union or union? No, it's a way to do it. That's what I've done it here. It's clear now?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So now we have completed 4 joins. Now there is a very, very important join. Okay. Let us see that. Okay. What happens? We are all from KSR. Okay. The moment you join with us, we are going to give an ID. Maybe we will call it as a student ID. Just I'll give the ID. Okay. Maybe your ID will be 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll give the name as well. Let us assume these are the people who have joined with respect to our batch. Okay, our batch. Now what I will give, I will tell role. Okay, so bear with me for my handwriting. Okay, but this is a table. In KSR April batch, I have ID, name, role. What is your ID? The moment you join with KSR, I'll give you an ID card. Usually this was our practice, we used to do that, but due to this pandemic, everyone is in different locations, so we don't maintain that. Okay, so that is the reason we are we are not. But initially what we do is we just try to give an ID card so that you are a member of KSR. The after 5 years, 6 years, you still come for any class, it's free for you. Once you join with us, it's always going to be free for you. So how do you believe that you have joined? ID card. Okay, let us say we give you an ID card, there is an ID number, and we are going to give you the name, and we are going to give the role. Okay, now try to understand, in this KSR, even I will be there. But I will be a trainer. I also belong to this batch, right? If 30 people are there in this session, maybe I'm speaking, you are listening, but what is the realities? All 31 people belong to this batch. When I don't join, there is no class. Okay, what exactly it means? All 31 people belong to this. Okay, let us say there is one more person who manages the session. Manager. So he also belongs to this batch, but maybe his work is he is not listening to my class. He is monitoring the students, whoever is joining, whoever is attending, or whoever is like having some disturbance, whoever is facing some issues. Even he will be joining to maintain the session. What exactly is happening is, in the same table, everyone is present. The roles are different. Try to understand. There is only one table. There is only one table. For one table, I have ID, name, and role. But with respect to, I am going to have, with respect to the ID, with respect to the name, with respect to role. Now you tell me. Who will report to me? Who will report to me? Like something technically, you have any questions? Something went wrong. Who will report to me?
Students.
Definitely, students is going to report to me. Okay. Now I have a problem. Okay, let us assume there is one more trainer. Now we both have problems. So suddenly there is a rain, or maybe there is something happened with respect to our systems. There is a power loss, internet issues, and we have to inform our manager. What we will do is, we both will report to manager. We both will report to manager, but understand this, this is a bit tricky to understand this. Everyone is having an ID, everyone is adding, and everyone belongs to KSR. Maybe the roles are different, or maybe the reporting managers will be different, but at the end of the day, ID is something which is uniquely given with respect to KSR. Even if you are CEO of our company, even if you are a normal student, you will be given one ID. Okay, now if you see here, I need a requirement for this. Okay, for that, this is an example which I'm giving. I'll go back to the code. I will show you one simple example. Try to understand this code. EID stands for employment ID or employee ID. Okay, 1002 stands for dining. Also assume this Dini is a CEO of the company. If CEO of the company, she will not have any manager. MID stands for manager. Okay, now Mary is an employee. Her ID is 1056, but her manager is 1002. Who is this 1002? This 1002 is nothing but Dia. Dini or Dia, whatever it is. Okay, what is happening? Employee ID is there, employee name is there, And for this employee name, I am having one more column with respect to ID, that is manager ID. Don't you think this manager is also an employee? 1002 is an also employee. Okay, so if you see here, Mahesh is a manager, but still he is a part of our team. He is also a team. He is also belongs to KSR. Without belonging to KSR, how can you manage a team? Definitely not, right? So the same way, if you see here, let me explain this. 1076 is the ID for Jeff. His employment ID is Jeff. But who is his manager? Manager is Danny. The manager ID is something which will be equal to the employee ID, because the employee ID is something which is given by Danny. Okay, now understand. All these three people, okay, Lacey is there. Maybe two people are there with the same name. Lacey is there, okay. Lacey is something like 1165, 1166, 1181 Julie. All these three people are having a common manager. Who is that manager?
Anthony.
Anthony. So what is basically happening is, I have an employee ID, I have a name, and I have a manager. Everyone belongs to the same table. Okay, now my requirement is very simple. Okay, I have a requirement like EID, name, employee name, and manager ID. This is what is my requirement. This is what my data. Employment ID, first name, manager ID. This is that. Okay, my requirement will be, give me the employee name. For that employee, give me the manager name. Very simple. This is my requirement. I don't have any like something called manager name, but I have something called manager ID. But this 1056 means, what is this guy? 1056. 1056 is Mary. So 1056 is Mary, but this time I need employee name. This is an employee name and this is a manager ID. I don't need manager ID. If you ask me who is manager of 1143, I don't know. I don't know who is 1143, but I need to see his name. That name is Anthony. For all this person, Anthony is a manager. I want to see Anthony as a name. This is my requirement. Again, this is going to be a question. Okay, now, how do you do that? How do you do that? Okay, if it was with two tables, what I would have done is, one table I will be having employee ID, one table I'll be having manager table. So I would have joined, maybe inner join, left join, right join, whatever I could have done it. But the concept here is, there is only one table. That table is called employee manager table. And if you run this, I have everything in only one table. You have employee ID, you have employee name, you have manager ID as well. So even the manager is also present in this. Okay, how do you get the requirement is, I have only one table. Try to understand. When I want to achieve this, okay, first time what I'll do is, first try to understand, a table joining with the same table is called it's called self join. Okay, a table joining with the same table is called self join. Now what we are going to read, what you are going to see is, now we are going to see something with respect to, we have seen only four joins. Now what I will do, I will go and write one thing called self join. All this two table, all this inner join, left join, right join, full join, if you see, everything was something with respect to two tables. But what is self join? A table joining with the same table. A table joining with the same table. Okay, now how to achieve this? Self join, they'll give you the scenario like this. Okay, they will ask you employee ID, employee name. Even yesterday I had got this question. Okay, one of the student got an interview, they had asked this question, the same example I've taken. Okay, so they have asked employee ID, employee name, manager ID, I need this requirement. How do you achieve? How do you write the query? Okay, try to understand, there is nothing like manager name in my data. There is nothing like manager name. I have only first name, but manager name also will be present here, employee name also will be present here. Now how to achieve this? This is possible by using self join. What is self join? A table joining with the same table is called self join. Table joining with the same table is called self join. How do you achieve this? How do you achieve this? Okay, the first and foremost thing what I will do is, first I will write, okay, first I will write, I'm going to write select star from manager employee TB. I will give a, I will give a. Okay, left join or maybe right join, whatever you want. Okay, I will write this table again, joining same table with same table. There it was something called, there it was something called customer table joining with order table. This is one table, this is one table. But what I am doing here, what I am doing here, I am joining the table with the same table. Okay, I'm joining with this table with the same table. But this time what I will do, what I will do, select star from table, left to join, maybe for now I will take left join, left to join same table B. Okay, now I will write an on condition. Now what will be the on condition is, on condition is a dot employee ID, a dot employee ID. Okay, a dot employee ID, this a dot employee ID I will join it with m.id, so that I'll get to know who is the person, who is a person linked with this. So usually what happens, I will take id, join it with the order id which is present in the order table. That's what we were doing. Okay, but what was a common column? It was like a.id, b.id. Here also id was there, here also id was there, I was joining it. But now what I'm doing, what I'm doing, I'm joining employee id with manager id. Both are present in same table, both are present in same table, but I have written left join, maybe right join, but the objective here is same table, same table. But I am taking one, I am taking mid, maybe the manager id, I'll be joining with employee id. Okay, now now the question is, from the a table, from the a table you take first name and you name it as employee name. From this a table you take employee as a first name as employee name. But in the have you ever seen a manager name here? No, manager is also present, as he is also having the same name. You write it again, you write it again, you write this time, you write b dot first name. Still I have only one column, first name only, but this time you give the name for that as manager name. Okay, I'll repeat it. Okay, first time it will be always going to be difficult to understand, I will be repeating it. But now if I run this, if I run this, Dine's manager is null because she did not have any manager. She was the CEO. Mary, Jeff, these two people's manager was Dine. William, Gerald, Anthony, for these people Mary was the manager. Lacey, Julie, for these three people, maybe for all these six people, Anthony was a manager. Okay, Andy, Peter, Tom, William was a manager. William has to be present here. William is present. William's manager is Mary. Mary's manager is Diney. Diney's manager is no, because she was a CEO of the company. Don't you think I achieved my requirement? E-name and manager name. Okay, but now I'll repeat it. What I'll do it. Okay, the manager information, the employee ID, first name, manager ID is there. This 1056 is my manager ID, but this person's name is Mary. The same information is present in the table. Joining two tables, like joining the same table with respect to whatever objective is, one table joining with the same table is called self join. Is called self join. Okay, the self join is very important when you are going with something called this type of hierarchy level. Okay, not only this, if you go for Amazon, there will be a manager ID. If you go for students training here, this also we will have the same records. Everyone will be there, but everyone will be understanding with respect to ID, name and role. So who is my manager? Mahesh. For you, maybe I am the manager. So everything is a hierarchy level, and how to write a query is something which you are going to see. Everything else is same. Okay, you write a left join, right join, whatever you write, the concept is going to be same, but employee ID you will join it with manager ID. This is the only change you're making. Okay, and there is nothing called self join. There is nothing called self join. Okay, you don't need to mention any self join. If you just tell that same table, obviously it is going to take as a self join only. Okay, for example, I give inner join, still I'll get the same. But one thing is missing is Diney's record is not coming because Diney was having null. The Diney's record is not coming because Diney was having no manager. So Diney's record is not coming. If you put inner join, if you put right join, same thing. Okay, for Jeff, it is not coming as a manager. This is something, all this are, it's not coming. Okay, why it's not coming? This people's employee, maybe these are all managers, and for them employees, it is taking right join, which is basically not giving a proper result. Why? Because in the right join, what we have observed, it will just give me the guest ID, right? It's like a guest customer. So right join is something which is not giving me the proper results here. All these are null, which is practically wrong. Okay, then what is a correct join here? It is going to be left join. If you put the left join, yes, Diney is not having a manager. Mary's manager is Diney. William, Gerald, Jeff and Gerald's manager is, sorry, William, Gerald, Anthony's manager is Mary. Mary is also present. Mary's manager is Diney. So as per the objective, you can use anything. As per the objective, same table, you're joining with the same table, you can use inner join, you can use left join, you can use right join, but which is correct? The correct join is left join. This table, every record is there. I'm joining with the employee table and I'll be using left join, and this time the only change is manager ID, I'll be joining with employee ID because both are number, both are ID. I'll be joining with this, I'll be joining this with this. So basically, based on that, if I take this, I'll be taking first name as an employee name. If I take this, I will take this as a manager name. Okay, so this is the syntax. Okay, very important. The only change between the previous one and this one is here I add two tables. Here I am having same table. Here I was joining with ID with the same customer ID. Here I am joining with manager ID with employee ID, so that I will get to know who is linked with who. Okay, the question will be for you is, what is self join? Your answer should be a table joining with itself, or the table joining with the same table is called self join. How do you achieve this requirement? Same example they're going to ask. They will give you employee ID, employee name, employee manager. They will show it in an Excel. They will ask you to get this requirement. Your answer should be this query. If you write this query, you will be selected. Okay, any question? Yeah, please at least tell if you have understood or something. Maybe I will repeat it, or if it is good, please tell something.
Yeah, it seems like we have understood, but still somewhat confusion is there. Can you repeat the
Yes.
query? Just read the query once again.
See, what is happening? This was my original record. This was my original record. Employee ID, employee name, manager. Okay. Forget about role. I don't have any role. But this person's manager, Dini, is the CEO of the company. She will not report it to anyone. She's a topmost leader. Then comes Mary. Mary is like one level down, executive. She reports to Dini. Like this, we have an hierarchy. My requirement is very simple: E name and manager name. Try to understand. There is nothing called manager name here in my data. In my data, I have employee ID, employee name. But what happens when I am an employee? My manager will be Mahesh. So this person's name is again here only. Okay, for me also employee's name is there. Mahesh is also an employee. So employee name is the only column that is applicable. So what I've done, first I will take one table, joining with the same table. Okay, so always go with the left to join, because this table's records, every record it will come. Every record will be present. If you're a manager, you'll be present here. If you're an employee, still you'll be present here. So go with the left join with this table, and first time you take, it's an employee name. For the second table, I would not say second table, it's the same table with a different alias name. Same table with a different alias name. Take it as a first name and give the alias name as manager name. But the condition which is changing is employee ID I am matching with the manager ID. If you match this, you will get to know who is employee, who is a manager. For which employee, which is a manager. If I select this, I will get this. This was my requirement. Employee name and manager name. This manager name is not as just a something. It was just a first name only. But I have given an alias name like manager name. So if I don't put this right, it will be like confusing. See, I can understand. I have worked many times. I will tell that if I don't give this alias name, if I don't give the alias name, it will still work. But it will be like first name, first name. So I can understand this two people's manager is Dining. William Gerald Anthony's manager is Mary. Both the columns are first name because it's coming from the same table. But just to understand that, I have given an alias name. Okay, so if you just write it once, right, you will understand what you have to write. Same table, left join with the same table, different alias name. Condition is manager ID joining with employee ID, because both are ID. Even employee is also having a manager ID. Okay, manager is also an employee. That is all it is. This is a query. Now clear?
Yes, Santosh.
Yeah. Now once we have seen this, once you have this, there is one last join. It's called cross join. Okay, what is cross join? You have to explain me. I have taught you all this 5.
Santosh?
Yes.
Actually, Cartesian join is also is there now. What is that Cartesian join?
Cross join is also called as Cartesian join.
Okay.
Okay, so Cartesian. What is the spelling?
CAR.
CR, Cartesian. Yeah, Cartesian join. Okay, so cross join or Cartesian join, both are same. Okay, this is a last join we are going to see. You have to explain me this. Okay, since you have already learned this, you explain me this. What I am going to do, I will take one join. Maybe where is my, let me take left join. Okay, after taking this left join, I go and select this. I get this. Okay, now you tell me, Ramesh, Ahmedabad, Ardik, Bhopal, Komal from MP, Murphy from Indore, I've never purchased anything. That is the reason it is getting null. So what exactly is happening? In the left join, all the customers of the left table I'm getting, and matching records I'm getting. This is all matching records. Whoever is not purchased, I'm not getting anything. Okay, let us assume I forgot to write this condition. I forgot to write on condition. Okay, I forgot to write on condition. Just a minute, why it's throwing error? Okay, why it is throwing error? Because I have used this B, I have used this A, but I have not given any condition. I have not given any condition. What I will do, I will remove everything and I'll put star. Okay, so select star from customer table A, left to join table, but I don't write where condition. I don't write where condition. Okay, now you tell me, let us make it first inner join. Okay, now you tell me, if I run this, what is happening? See the record and tell me what is happening.
Each order ID is getting go with the separate person each time with the ID number and order ID. It is getting
Lot of duplicates.
This is the one record. Okay, where is my record? I'll go here. Where is my original table? This is my original table. Ramesh 32, Ahmedabad 200, 1111, one single record is joining with all the 4 records. This is what something happening. This is coming from the table A.
Yes,
This is coming from the table B. So what is happening? One single person is been joining with 5 records, because the system doesn't know what is a common column, because I forgot to write where condition. I forgot to write where condition. Okay, the moment I write with I forgot to write a where condition, the system will not know. It is going to give me, for one person, it is going to join with the all other values. Come to the second one, Kilan. 2 Kilan 23 Delhi 7500. It is going to join with respect to all the records present in order table. Basically, it is happening because the system doesn't know what is a common column, what join I have to apply. It doesn't know what is happening. For everything, it's happening. Even the last record, Murphy's record, it has been joined with. So what it is happening, I'll tell you. Okay, this is joined with this, 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 this is joined with this. Again, come for this. This is joined with this. Again, this is joined with this. Again, this is joined with the third record. This is joined with the third record. So come for Murphy. Murphy is also, this is also joined. This is also joined. This is also joined. This is also joined. So every record is been joining with every single value in the right table. This is a left table and it is joining with the all the records in present. If I don't put where condition, something which is happening is how many records are there? Let's count it. 1 2 3 4 5 records. 1 2 3 4 5 10 records. 1 2 3 4 5 15 records. 1 2 3 4 5 20 records. 1 2 3 4 5 25 30 35. Totally I am getting 35 records. If I go with without where condition, I'm getting 35 records. How I am getting 35 records? How I am getting
7
35
to
records?
5.
Yeah, it's going to be 7 into 5. If I click this, 7 records. Ramesh, Kilan, Kaushik, Chaitali, Hardik, I'm getting 7 records. So basically customer records is 7. If I go with something called order table, if I go and mention something like order table, that time what happens? It's like 5 records. So order table is 5 records. Multiplication of this and this is something which is coming as a total records. If I don't give any condition, the system will not know. The system will not know which one to join, which one not to join is something which is giving an like it does not understand. So what it happens, every single record it will match with every single record with the other table. This is what it is. Even full join is accepted, but cross join is something you do something, there is high chance that your data will become mess. Your data will become mess. Okay, now this is what cross join is. The same question whatever they ask, it will be like this. Okay, what I will ask is, I will tell table A, table A, table B. So I have given 1 2 3 4 5. So I'll give 1 2 3. What is the inner join now? Inner join will be 1 2 3. Okay, what is inner join? Inner join will be 1 2 3, matching records. What is left join?
1 2 3 4 5.
What is right join?
1 2 3 6.
What is cross join?
5 into 4 24. 20.
24.
20. 5 into 4 20.
Okay, how will be the record? 1 with 1,
1
1
1
with 2,
2
1
1
with
3
3,
1
1 1 1 1 2 3 6
2 1.
2 1 3 6 3 1 2 3 6 like that.
3 1, 3 2, 3 3, 3 6. So basically 5 into 4, 20 records is something I'm getting cross join.
It is a Cartesian product.
Yes, Cartesian product is like a multiplication factor. Either it is called a cross join or it is called a Cartesian join. Both are same. It is just a multiplication factor of these two. Okay, the screen which you're seeing on your now, this, if you remember this, for sure you will clear any questions on joins. They will ask you a number like this and they will tell you how many records are present. The same thing you will be like, will ask with what is inner join, what is left join, what is right join, and what is a cross join. They will ask you what is the cross join result. You have to tell it is going to be 20. Just multiply the factor. You know the number. They will tell you the number. Just multiply. Okay, so this is all about cross joins. Okay, now I'll give you one assignment. Let us see who tells me the answer. Okay, in my requirement initially, okay, I wanted to join this two, like two tables from this, two tables from this. I basically went for something called inner join. I basically used what? Inner join. Okay, next, what happened? After using the inner join, next someone asked me, I need employee information. Whoever has not purchased anything, my best way was left join. I used left join and I answered it. Someone asked me, hey, can you tell me who are the customers or maybe who are the orders which was ordered without giving an account details, maybe guest orders. Right join was an option. Okay, come for full join. Everything was applicable in full join, but maybe I did not use it. But what is full join? Right plus left. That is also accepted. Come for self join. You have the employee details, you have the manager details. Okay, and for both you are having a same, like employee is also having a name, manager is also having a name. Joining table on the same table, it's called self join. Okay, now the last question is, you have to tell me, you have to research, you have to tell me which application cross join will be used. Maybe I forgot to write, that's a secondary part, but even this join is having an application. Like when we have to go for Cartesian join, or when we have to go for cross join, is something you have to research and tell me. For the first 5 joins, I told when it is used, why it is used. This is for joining, this is for answering the customer information, this is ordering for the guest customer information, this is both left and right, this is the same table joining with the same table in case of employee and manager relationship. Now you tell me why cross join is used. Okay, see, all this I'm telling, this joins everything you'll be using in Power BI. In Power BI, I'm not going to repeat again. Now only you have to be understanding all this concept very much thoroughly. In Power BI, what? I will not write even one single line of code. I will not write even one single line of code. Here, what I've written? I've written many code, right? This is for full join. This is for left join. This is for right join. Everything I've written code. In Power BI also, there will be coming from 2 different tables. You have to report it. The joins concept, even it's a Power BI, SQL, wherever you go, this is going to be everything, because in real time data will be present in multiple tables. Okay, so that is the reason I'm telling, try to understand this cross join and tell me the application. You try it. If you don't get, I will explain what is a cross join, like what is the application, but you have to do your homework. Okay, this completes our joins concept. I think we have spent nearly 3 days completely on joins just to understand this 6 joins. 6 joins we have spent almost 3 days. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, Santosh.
Yeah, Santosh.
Yes,
Oh,
Santosh.
yeah. So go back and start searching on what is the application of cross join. Maybe it's wrong. Okay, the records which is like one with other, it may be wrong, but I need to know this is also a join. Some applications may require self join, cross join. Why it is required, you just research and tell me. Okay, yeah, then okay, we have just some more time. As discussed, we will just cover some theory part. Okay, so this is something which they will not ask, but still I will tell you, because we don't want it to go everything as an incomplete. We will complete that as well. Okay, so let us say you have a table, you want to store a gender. Okay, you want to store a gender. Either you can store M, either you can store F. 2 combinations are possible. Okay, so let us say when you already know the number of characters that has to be stored, for example, this is only one character, this is one character. Maybe if something is there, other will be there. Okay, 1 2 3, what is happening? Only one character, only one character, only one character. I can tell that it's only one character. When I know the value which I'm going to store, I will be defining a data type as character. Character of 1. Okay, I already know what is the number of characters that I'll be filling into a gender. Okay, now you tell me name. Okay, my name is 8 letters characters. Okay, your is 5 letter character. This person is 4 letter. So this is my 5 letter character, this is my this is my 8, this is my 5, this is my 3. This is something, it is variable, it is varying, it is varying. Okay, what happens here? Here you will go and use something called variable character. VAR stands for variable, character stands for character. something which I know in prior, like male, female. I know the length. Okay, so that time I can go for character. Okay, but let us see what happens. Let us see what happens. Okay, for the first name, I will give character of 20. Yeah.
I think we can use that cross join in hotel, ordering the breakfast on the hotel.
Okay. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll finish this and we'll discuss on that again. Yeah. Okay. So if you go with first name I will give character and I'll give 20. For the first name, if I gave it Santosh, how many characters are filled? 20 means what? 20 box of space will be given. 1, 2, 3,
8
4, 5,
characters are filled.
9, 10. Yeah. So let us say this is 20, this is 1. What happens? This name will go here. If I give character, what it will do is this remaining characters it will fill with the space, because it will utilize this. What will character is this assuming that if I give 20, all the 20 fields or maybe all the 20 memory location, it is going to be filled. Okay, now what is character is telling? It is telling that whatever you give, I will assume that you're giving me the full. In case you don't give me full, I will fill it with the space. Okay, this is something with respect to character. Now the same thing, varchar of 20. So what happens? Out of this 20, okay, if I give Santosh, okay, this empty spaces, it will not be utilized at all. It is not even going to store a space. It is not even going to use it. So by this, what I am going to do is I am saving the memory. I'm saving the memory. I understand that it is only 8 characters. See, why I have given 20 is some person may have 8 characters, some person may have 5 characters, some person may have 15 characters, depends. So I'll fill it, I'll give some buffer. But in case if it is a shorter name, if it was a character, it used to fill with a space. It is utilizing all the 20 characters. My memory is wasting. But here if you see, even if you give 20, if it is only 8 also, remaining everything, it is not at all used. It is just left. It is like it is not used. Basically, you are saving your memory. This is a data type, is a one data type that we are going to see here. Okay, that data type is character and var character, or maybe varchar. Okay, so whatever I've explained, it is what it's going to be having. But the one thing is the maximum you can store will be character of 255. 255 characters you can store. But if you go for varchar, you can store up to 65,535. Okay, now you may ask me, when should I go for character? When should I go for varchar? Something which you're not, like you don't know in prior. Okay, what is going to be the full name, last name, first name? You don't know how much length it is going to be. Always go and use varchar. But you know that gender, it's going to be M, it's going to be F. It's known, you know only this, right? Okay, you know only this. That means only 2 values are possible. So you'll just go and give character of 1. 1 character. You already know the fixed size.
Aadhaar
You
card
already
number
know.
or PAN card number or account number.
Yes, that's a very good example. But
Uh,
there
uh,
it is. Yeah.
what is the what is the mistake if I give that where care rather than care there? So yeah, I
No.
agree that yeah.
See, one thing is you are wasting your memory. Okay, if
No,
you
no.
give
For
like
if I use the varchar, then I'm wasting them. For example, varchar one and char one. What is the difference? Then there is no difference, right? In case of a gender.
okay, you are telling for this I will use varchar.
Yeah, varchar one.
Okay, you are correct. But initially you're assigning a variable like instead of 255 variables, you are assigning this much variable for this varchar. For only for one character, why are you going and occupying this varchar which is 65,000? I understand that you're going to give varchar of one, but still the variable space that will be given will be varchar space. Just to store m and f, just to store an m and f, why should I go with varchar? It's going to be huge, right? You're getting the link?
No, I'm not. Still, I'm not understanding how you are relating the 255 and 65,535.
Okay, see, one thing is if it is a character, you already know in prior whether it is m or f. Okay, it is going to be 1. Okay, this is acceptable, because you already know the length is fixed.
Yes.
Okay, when suppose in case if I give character of 5, okay, they will give female. 6, character of 6. Okay, if you give 6, what happens? It is going to give female. Okay, now if I go and give male, it is just 4 characters. Okay, what happens in next 2 characters? This will be utilized with space. The character will utilize all the 6 characters. Okay, that is what it is. All the 6 characters it will use, and it is going to waste this memory.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Now coming for varchar, one person have 8 characters, one person can have 15 characters, one person have 13 characters based on his name. This is something which you don't know in prior, like how much length it will be. It is not, you are not aware of it, so you will go with varchar. This is a basic idea. Now come back to this. I'll explain it here. Okay, now let us say I'll go here. Okay, uh, the moment I define this, the character's memory is assigned to gender. Okay, the characters assigned it to gender. Forget about this. Forget about it. It's number of characters you are mentioning,
Yes.
whether it will
Yeah.
accept null or it will set up null. Okay, but if I go with don't you think this memory has been allocated here, which is not required? Because internally, this is fine, 255 characters. This is 65,000 characters. Okay, don't you think this is wasting a memory? Forget about the length. This length is something which you are giving to store it. But what is the memory allocation given? Char and varchar have different memory location. So for gender, just one character which is going to like utilize with less memory. Why are you going and giving varchar? Now it's clear.
No, no. What I'm not getting is, yeah, I agree that char one, varchar two is the memory allocation that is for what the value that is storing in that variable. But how come you are? What is this 255 is allocating? What is the 65,000? How internally these are getting into the picture?
See, there is a memory allocation which is happening with respect to each and every variable. Okay, it's all data structure concept. So each and every
Yeah.
variable will have different memory location. Okay, for
Okay.
character, the memory allocation will be 255 characters. For varchar, it will be 65,000 characters. This is a memory allocation given to each and every variable. Okay, but you're utilizing it something which is 1 character, 2 character, 3 character, that space you're giving. But internally what happens is the memory allocation is going to allocate for that variable. If you're going for a varchar for just a simple one like gender or any like anything related to small number, what happens is you're utilizing more memory in your database. You may not be worried. SQL developers, database administrators will be worried because They have to manage the complete memory with respect to the database management system. So they have to take care of all these things for a memory management. So the concept here is varchar and character will be assigned for a specific location which is going to utilize more space. That is the reason, based on the type which is accepted, you go and give whatever value data type is required, you give that. Memory allocation is different. Memory allocation means, like for varchar, maybe the space will be utilized more. Forget about the length. I'm talking like a memory allocation. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now this is one data type which we have seen. Where is this? Yeah. So basically it is just stands for character and var character. So no one is going to ask a question, but since we are using this varchar most of the time in the table, so that is the reason we have seen this as well. Okay. So as and then we move forward, we will go with other data type as well. Okay. So tomorrow again we will continue with few more concepts. Very important. We are coming towards the end. We are coming towards the end of SQL. Whatever we have seen, it's everything is important. We started with very basic and now we are moving with advanced. Okay. So try to concentrate more in the upcoming classes. Okay. Now, yeah. So Ahmad, you were telling something about the cross join. Can you please explain now? Maybe everyone is aware of it.
Yeah, I think in case of a hotel, in hotel, when you order something, so something the idli, dosha, and upma is the three things, and you have two chutneys are there. So to order that one, the combination is upma, one of the chutney, or upma another chutney, dosha one chutney. This is like this is combinations which we can order it with
Okay.
the
Okay.
only when there is a limited data. But if it is too much data, then it will become a messy.
Okay. So you're telling dosa, idli, upma, and this is like chutney 1, chutney 2. So it's like
Yeah.
combination of these two.
Yeah.
So what combination you can have? You can have 6 combinations. You can have dosa with chutney 2, you can have idli with chutney 1, you can have upma with chutney 2, you can 6 combinations you can have it. 6 combination of types you can have it. Okay. Yes, anyone understood this? Like any question with this? You got the cross join 3 into 2.
Yes.
6. Okay. Okay. Come up with more examples. Come up with the more examples. We will see how it works. Okay. Just to remember is always try to remember with respect to concept. So this is a very good example. Very good example. They'll ask you what combination of like possibility. Yes. Tell me. Hello.
Yeah, Santosh. And there is one more example also.
Okay.
If we are having a set of students who are joining for a course, suppose in our consultancy itself or in our course itself, there are 30 students, right? Each
Okay.
student is going to have the same three courses like Power BI, MySQL, and whenever we want to join all the every column in the right left the person who is joining is going to have all the three courses which are present. Uh, for those people also we can apply the cross join, right?
Yes. This is also a good example. One person, your ID is 1, you can have 3 courses. Okay. And let's go for green.
Yes.
So this is 2, you can again go for 2. Again you go for this one.
Yes.
So again for this you can have this 3. Yes, very good example. Yes, this is also possible. It's like number of courses per each and every student. So finally 30 students, 3 course. What will be the cross join?
90.
That's all it is. That is
All
all it
these
is.
are applicable only for the limited data. If it is more data, it will become more messy.
Yes, that's the problem. That's the problem with
Cross
um
join.
yes, that's the
Cross
problem with
join.
cross join. Yeah. Okay. So these things are very important. These things are very important. Please make sure you understand with an example. The best way to learn right join, left join is keep Amazon in mind. Okay, Amazon data, how much order you're purchasing or a guest order, keep that mind. Self join, always go with manager and employee ID. And cross join, you come up with your own example, you explain me better, so I will understand, so that we will be remembering all the joins. Okay, as I told, right, every interview question, like if you go for an exam, you will tell from this topic you'll get minimum this many questions, this many marks. I am sure telling, without a join there will never be an SQL interview. Without asking joins question, there is no possibility of having an SQL interview. There may be chance, if you're very lucky, directly they will ask you Power BI questions, depends. But only Power BI is also something which will be like very rare. Very few companies ask only Power BI. So you have to be multi-skilled. You have to be multi-skilled. You have to know one cloud service. You have to know one database language, that is SQL, one Power BI tool, that is a visualization tool. Only then your profile will be in a demand. Okay, maybe other people are also learning Power BI. Many people from across the, everyone knows that Power BI is demand. Everyone is reading. How you are different? You are different because you are having multi-skilled technologies. You are multi-skilled person. Tomorrow if I ask you to query it, you will query it. If I ask you to write a group by, you will write it. If I ask you to join two tables, you will write it. That Power BI person may not be able to do it. See, whatever you have done it here, everything, whether it's a select query or it's a result, everything, you are going to do it in a Power BI. Everything, maybe with limited coding, or maybe initial few times I will say without coding. But the objective here is try to solve the business problem. They ask you question, you have to answer. They'll ask you question, you have to answer. That is how it is going to be. Okay, so this completes the joint concepts. We will move on to the next topic tomorrow. Something we will learn about advanced queries. We have learned about the basic queries. We will move on to the advanced queries. Okay. Yeah, and just 1 minute, just bear with me for 2 more minutes. Okay, one example I wanted to show you. This is a customer information. This is a customer information. Customer information is having ID, customer name, location. Order information is having, before that I will run the product information. In product information, product 1 is Vivo phone, product 2 is iPhone, product 3 is Samsung phone. Okay, now I have one more order table. This is order ID. Which customer purchased which product or for how much rupees? Okay, so try to understand. This is a customer. This is a customer information. Okay, 1 2 3. This is a product information. V1 V2 V3, sorry, product 1, product 2, 1 3, Vivo, iPhone, Samsung. And this is order information. This is order information which I'm getting with respect to, sorry, this one, with respect to which are the customer, whichever the product, how much they have purchased. This is a hidden information. I don't know who is this one. I don't know who is this product, which is this product. Now how can I get this? How can I get this? Okay, so now what I will do, I will write this. Okay, first of all, what I'm going to write, I will write it as a table, left to join order table on, what is a common column between these two? ID is there, CID is there. So basically I'm going to write this, I have to write B, this I have to write B. Now I have to write A dot ID equal to B dot CID. Okay, so now what I will do, in this I will add A dot ID and I need B information. So B information I will write B dot PID and I will write B dot price. Okay, so don't you think I've applied left join? Customer A, customer B, I've applied left join. Okay, now if I go and give, Maybe instead of ID, I will give name. I want to see their names, who purchased it. 1 minute, what is error? A dot name, B dot ID. Sorry, this is not P, this is B. Okay. Okay, now I got to know that Kiran has purchased product 1, Kiran has purchased product 2, Giri has purchased product 1, Giri has purchased product 2, Giri has purchased product, Giri has purchased 4 products, and Rahul has purchased product 2. Initially, when I run this order table, I was not knowing which customer has purchased what, whether this is Giri or this is Rahul or this is Kiran, I don't know. But when I do a left join, I'm able to get the name information. That's how I've written a logic, like I've written selected columns. This name is coming from customer table. Okay, now my second requirement is, after this, what is a product they have purchased? What is P1, P2, P3? Now what I will do, this is what we have learned, 2 tables. Now what I will do, again I will go and write left join. Left join, now I will give product information. For product information, I'm going to give C. Okay, now after giving C, now what I will do, I will join a condition. What is a common between this and this? In this I have PID, in this I have PID. So obviously it's going to be B dot PID equal to C dot PID. Don't you think I have joined 3 tables? 1, 2, 3. Till now we have learned
Yes,
only 2
Santosh.
joins. Yeah, till now we have learned only 2 joins. But now I don't want PID. Instead, I want to understand the product name. So just go and change P name. And instead of B, give it as C. Because in C only, you will have product information. Okay, just go and run this. My requirement is satisfied. Kiran purchased Vivo phone for 1000. Kiran purchased iPhone for 2000. Giri purchased 4 products. He has purchased iPhone, Vivo phone, Samsung phone. Rahul has purchased. This information, do you think I was able to get it with respect to one table? No. I have joined 3 tables, one with other, and the entire thing I've joined with again with product ID. Yes, this is a join for 3 tables. Even if you give me 100 tables, the concept remains same. Keep on adding one after the other. Okay, and now recently I add this question. Okay, I add this one question. How many joins is required? How many joins are required to combine 6 tables?
5.
How did you get that?
That is normally if is 3 tables are there, we need 2 joins. That is tables minus 1.
Okay. One thing is, if I want to join 2 tables, I used 1 join. If I join to use 3 tables, I use 2 join. If I want to join 4 tables, I will use 3 join. If I want to use 6 tables, I have to use 5 joins. What is the formula is n minus 1? They will ask this. How many joins is required to join 6 tables? You have to tell 5. They will ask you how. You have to tell there is a standard formula n minus 1. That means n is what? Number of tables. If 2 tables are there, 1 join. If 6 tables are there, 6 minus 1, 5 joins. That's what we have seen, right? 2 joins, we do only 1. Now I've showed an example for 3 joins. It's 2. So basically, n minus 1 is something which they will expect. If you tell that, obviously you will be able to answer it. Okay, so this is one step which I wanted to, I think you asked for multiple table joins. This is how it works. Okay, so that's all. We'll move on to the advanced concepts. You practice it. You create your own table. You know insert statement. You know create statement. I'll be sharing it, but still I prefer you to create on your own. Only then you can understand how to create. Maybe you can come up with your own table. If you're stuck, you can again bring back to the script. You can share with the script. I will run in my system. I will explain the same example with respect to whatever you're working on. Okay, so this way we will learn better. Okay, so that's all for today. We'll continue tomorrow.